Howdy folks, welcome to episode 26. We're going to continue where we left off here. We are on the side of the hill and we're going to go do our thing. So yeah, we're going to go make our delivery to the new ironworks. And so we're going to get moving here. I think we probably need close to 100% to get going. Alright, we probably need close to 100% to get a decent clip up this hill. And I did go and do some other stuff between here and there. I fixed a few corners and I went and fixed all the switches so that we could just go through. The other thing we need to do while we're doing this, and we'll wait a little bit here, I think. Actually, we can do it now. So we need to go and buy us an engine. So we'll get the... I think we're going to get the Climax because it has the higher pound, the higher tractive effort. So yeah, we're going to order that. That's going to sit on the thing for us. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. F, not G. Okay, yeah, that's going to sit at the start. So we need to get some speed going here to make it up this. We're on the steep part now. Cool. It's going to get easier because the first car has already passed the steepest part. So we should be okay. As I say that, right? Alright. No, we're okay. See, we hit the peak already. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're going to head back to pick up the other cars. We're going to pick up the empty log cars. And because those are used for the steel pipes too, so that we can pick up the steel pipes that are made and sell those. I also went and took some cordwood. I took a load of cordwood from the logging camp to the freight depot. We can turn this down now. There we go. So yeah, in here we have 340 left. So let's see, which way are we going here? Going this way? Can't see much that way, huh? There we go. Make sure we're going to get around this corner. Alright, cool. So yeah, our switches should be clear all the way back to by the freight depot. So we should be able to just... Yeah, we're going to crank down the regulator here. We don't need that much. We need maybe 20%, if that. There we go. All right, so this stuff is all going to go to the thing. I looked, and these need 4 and those need 3, and these only fit 3 on a car and 6 on a car. So basically, we have 3 loads of this, and then we have 6 loads of this. So next time we do that, we're going to have to basically take a lot more of that. So twice as much. I think it's a 2-to-1, right? So anyway, yeah, whenever we do our next load. The cool thing is we'll be getting the tools, and the tools go in the boxcar, which is going to be cool. So we'll get to buy some boxcars when we get some money here, whatever money we have. And yeah, then we can do that. Do our cool loading up the boxcars things. And I don't know how long it takes to load up a boxcar because they take like 32 things. So it's going to be interesting. We'll call it interesting. It takes like 32 items to fill up a boxcar. And I mean, if it's 8 minutes, if it's 15 seconds per thing like the other cranes, that's 8 minutes to load up a boxcar if it only does 1 box at a time. So if that's the case, I am definitely not going to sit there for 8 minutes doing the loading. I would be using the Minisword thing, the save editor, to do that. So yeah, anyway, there's a few curves. I'll show you when we get to them. But I cleaned up some of the track because it was just a little messy. It was some of the curves that were too sharp, basically. And especially now that we're getting these other cars, the higher tier cars are not as flexible, shall we say. Yeah, they tend to derail a lot more easily with those sharper curves. So I decided to fix those. And I didn't do that in a bonus episode. I did it offline. So, because it was just kind of a quick and dirty thing there. So, and then I did ran the porter over them with the. That's why I got the cordwood car out just to test and make sure that the new tracks were runnable. But then, you know, I'm like, well, I'm going all this way. I might as well deliver some cordwood, right? Okay, so this is kind of a nasty way to build this because we can't even see what the switch is. Right? Although I think most people don't run trains backwards, so maybe that's just me. Alright, we need to start braking here too, because I don't know where our cars are. There we go. I don't want to bonk into those too hard. Okay, so we've got... The other thing we need to do is we need to set up our... whoops, I always do that. I come out of this and go backwards. We need to set up our... Yeah, see that switch is like totally in the wrong place for that. We need to set up the cars here. Oh yeah, we got plenty of distance here. I think we could probably even take the brakes off of those and let them come down the hill, right? Alright, so we're going to go like that. We're going to put our... I think this is level here, actually. Okay, we're good on that. I think 3 of them have brakes. Yeah, they have brakes set. Okay. So we're just going to gently back into this, and then we'll attach all those and turn off the brakes. And then we should be good to proceed. Like this. Can we jump up and hit our head on the bridge? Yeah, I think I did. Alright. Let's do this. This bridge is right in the way. Alright. Let's get moving here. Let's see how much power we need to get going. There we go. We're just going to gently back into that. I know you don't have to be that gentle with this, but okay, it's really hard to tell depth, especially on the side of the screen. This is where you would have somebody behind the train telling you, right? With a flag or something. You could just look in the mirror. Just look in the mirror, right? I wonder if they have like backup cameras or something for those now. Like on the tail of the A380, they've got the giant airplane, they've got a camera in the tail. Is it pushing it? Are we pushing them now? I think we are. Okay, so I think we need some regulator on here. Alright, so we're going to leave the regulator running. We're going to leave it running so that when we let off the brakes, the train's going to start moving. So we do need to be mindful of that. We'll run back up the train to the engine. There we go. So we're going to turn off the ones in the back first. So I think we've got 3 of them on, or 4 of them. Okay, yeah, it's just these. Let's double check and make sure these are off. Okay, so we just got the 3. And that switch is going our way. Okay. So we're going to turn off this one here. And then this one here. And then we probably start moving already. Yep, we're moving. Alright. Cool. Okay, that was weird. It was like sucking me down into the hopper. You will have a cold bath. Alright. So we are moving. Awesome. This is our longest train now. This is 3, 6, 10, 16 cars now. That's pretty cool. And it's right under the microphone. Right under the microphone. Nice. Okay. And we can give it a little bit more power here. And then when we get to the when we get back to the depot, we're gonna need to stop because we're gonna go past. Yeah, we're gonna get to the freight depot, and when we get to the freight depot, we'll stop. We need to stop past the switch though, because we're gonna put the climax at the front of this. I figured we'd do that because I want to basically just drag it there. We're just gonna pull it there. Because we're not going to use it because it's slower. Instead of using the slower train. Here, this is plenty of speed for right now. This is plenty of speed. And I'm going to do this real quick. There we go. Sorry about the loss of music there. Alright, that's a little bit better. Don't have CPU intensive processes running in the background while you're... I forgot to turn it off. Okay. I normally go through before I start recording and turn everything off. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna run this to the freight depot and then stop and then flip the switch and then warm up the climax and then bring it back and attach it to the front, and then we're gonna go to the thingy. So, and then when we get all this unloaded, what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach these coal cars to the climax so that we can take it over the mountains, over those mountains way back there. That's gonna be so cool. I think we could go a little faster than this. And that turn at the freight depot has just the slightest downhill, so once you get onto that turn, you can pretty much coast to the freight depot past that switch. So. Oh, this is cool. I know you can go way faster than this. It's like, it's scary running one this big. Plus I'm pushing it. I want to do that when we're pulling it. But I mean, at least it is loaded for the most part, well loaded. Although I probably would put the coal cars up front, swap the coal cars with these, put the heaviest stuff next to the engines, right? I think when you're doing that's what you want to do. Okay, so our switch should be going to the right. We should see our cars start to go over to the freight depot in a second here. You can almost see the little switch right there. Let's see if it goes. Or if it just starts piling up, right? Are we going straight? Are we going straight past it? I think we are going straight past it, aren't we? We're going straight past it. Alright. Apparently the switches aren't all set up. I screwed that one up. Okay, so we need to come back this way. We need to go about 6 car lengths. Whoa, okay. That's way more than enough. Is that past? That's not past the switch. We need to go a little bit more. Because I don't want to have to come all the way back again, right? Okay, you know what we could do is we can go warm up get the climax warming up while we're doing all this switching back and forth and everything. So we'll go do that. We'll get that running. See if we can run on this, because I'm a ninja, right? Okay, so this switch needs to go the other way. And then we're going to go warm this up while we're waiting. So yeah, this is one of the turns that I did, and as you see, I smoothed it out. One of the problems that we were having is because there was track underneath. So, there. Yep, there we go. It's nice and smooth. And then there is a point where it's right over here where it kind of gets steep. But I mean, it's a relative term, as you can see. Steep is not probably an accurate description. The other thing I did is I widened out this curve because it was really scary. You couldn't go at any kind of speed around that curve. So we widened that out. so we can come around that with a decent amount of speed. And then we'll get this moving. I wish we could get it up to the water tower and put water in it while it's sitting there warming up. But it's not going to let us do that, is it? Alright, so we're going to go like this. How much do we get per? 13%? Okay, so it takes, what, 7 of them? 8 of them? Okay. That's 5 of them. Alright, we're going to let this warm up. And yeah, that doesn't have any pressure, right? Let me double check. No, there's no boiler pressure. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go over here and get the switch flipped, and I wanted to show you while we're going this way. This is the other turn that I did, that I fixed up. So I just smoothened it out. Let's get some of these trees out of here too. I widened it a little bit, just so it's not so bad. There we go. So that's what we did here, and then I'll show you we did the where the switch is down at the other end. Yeah, it's a little bit of a drop right here. If you're going really fast, I suppose it might be an issue, but and it's kind of, yeah, it's that. But you'll live, trust me. Okay. So anyway, that's what we did, and then the where the switch is to go down to the between the not the refinery, the oil fields and the iron works, where that switch is, I widened out that turn too because that turn was really sharp. So I brought back like 6 more segments of track and moved I moved the thing back. The start of the turn back. So instead of just turning right there, it turns like way back here. So they can do a super gradual turn. I mean, it's probably the way to do this too, is to come up more north first out of this. So if they're going to do the same map in the next one, I'm definitely going to take all of those ideas into account. There we go. We can go a little bit faster here. There we go. Oh man, that thing hit the shadow and it made it look like it was derailing. There's the adrenaline. Hello, adrenaline. Alright. Yeah, let's give this a little bit of gas here. But yeah, I didn't want to... I'm like, we're running longer and longer trains. I didn't want to be coming down this with a huge train, derailing here, and then getting everything back on the rails, and then derailing at the next corner. You know, that kind of thing. So... we're just gonna come around here, and then we should be good to go. This is kind of scary because I can't see if my cars are derailing around the corner. But no, we're good. That's cool. It's also really awesome. It's scary, but it's also awesome. Okay, so that is that, and then we need to switch this back to this way. There we go. And now we need to, I know this is really ugly, but here we can do this too while we're on our way, right? Did it? Yeah, it left a hole. Of course it left a hole. It always does. This is the very first track that I built, so give me a break, right? No, we're gonna leave that. Okay, so everything else is set. Yep. Okay, cool. This should be warmed up. I see steam coming out. I didn't look and see if that was happening before. But we do need to put water in this at some point. I don't think we're going to do it now. We'll put a water tower down by the ironworks or something at the bottom of the hill, basically, so that we can do that. So we're not going to do it now. Is there windows? Can we open the windows? Oh, I guess we can't open the windows on this one, can we? Okay. Alright. Let's do it. What do we got? We need some air brake pressure, too. Let's go like this. And reverser is going to be forward. Alright. Wow, that thing really takes off, doesn't it? That's cool. So this thing is slow, but really powerful. It's a gear train. It's high geared, or it's low geared, so that it we've got 3 things on there. Huh. I wonder what the third one is for. Or actually the 2, because it doesn't even have a hopper. That is interesting. I'm sure it was made to carry different kinds of cars or whatever. Yeah, even like 4% regulator has it just going full speed. It's funny. Alright. Yeah, see, we're not going any faster by doing that. Okay. Are our brakes going to work? Even with the brakes all the way on, the 4% thing was doing it. It's funny. 4% was just going ridiculously fast. Well, we just need to get past this switch. I need to remember to put the pin on this too. There we go. Alright, are our brakes pressured up enough? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Why don't we run the compressor at 100% to just get the brakes up? And let's go like this. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to put a pin in here. We're going to switch this. Then we're going to come back. Alright, how's our brake area, our air pressure? Pressure is doing better. Alright. There we go. I suppose if you're running up a hill and you need extra power, you could probably use the compressor for that, or turn off the compressor to get better power too. I don't know how much that I doubt the compressor takes much power at all compared to the amount of actual. No, brakes, not. Yeah, I totally did that wrong. I was hitting W thinking I was going to increase the brakes. Alright, so we're going to go like this. There. Is that going to work? Can we do it? I don't know if we're going to be able to couple this, are we? Huh. Okay, let's see. Our regulator's off, our brake is on. Yeah, our air brakes are up, so we can turn that back down. Okay. I think we need to back this up a little bit. Let's get it on the straightaway. Alright. Let's get this on the straightaway. We don't even need to back it, like, to hit the power, do we? Yeah, we do. Because that's going to take forever. Torture, right? Make it slow down even more. Make it slow down, and the closer it gets, the slower it goes, right? But yeah, let's get to the straightaway, and then we'll see if we can hook it on there. Because I want to be able to drag it all the way back. I don't know, maybe I needed to put that up before. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, that's probably what it is. You have to put that up before you do that. And I don't know if that pin is supposed to be in there or not. We're going to put it in there. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Alright. Brake reverser. There we go. Almost there. There we go. Nope, tiny bit. Can we do it? There we go, 2% regulator. Alright, let's see if that'll do it. Can we take that out? I think we do have to take that out. I think that's the problem, is that link right there is colliding, isn't it? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to do it, does it? I don't know. Let's try pulling it forward and see what happens. Maybe we won't be able to do this. Huh. Well, that sucks. I really wanted this to be able to... Oh, man. Let's try this. One more thing. We'll see if this will do it. Reverser. See if we can get this to go. So, is that gonna hit? Oh, that looks like it's... That looks like we got it. Let's see. Oh, no. Reverser. There we go. 2%? Yeah, let's go like this. There we go. Okay, cool. We are on it. Okay, so we want to turn the brakes all the way off. Regulator off. Okay. I think we're good. I think we got it. Okay, cool. So, this stuff is all going to go back to the freight depot. So, let's do it. Alright, and I think we can pull this. I think as long as we don't put tons of stress on it, we should be able to pull this. You know what's going to happen is we're going to get to the other switch, and the other switch is going to be the wrong way, and we're going to go all the way to the oil refinery, right? Alright, we're going to take it easy on this. What is my... Oh, I've got 32 fuel. Okay. I keep thinking I have to get out and look into the firebox to do that, but it's on the interface. Definitely helps. Okay. Get some speed going here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to pull it there. Yeah, I just didn't want to have to go really slow with that, with the climax. Come back down. So the plan is we're going to drop this stuff off. We're going to pick up whatever we can with the log cars. We're going to pick up the steel pipes, and then we're going to switch these cars around. We're going to shunt these cars because we've got that turnaround. I'll have to show you. I think I need to show you on the map. But yeah, we've got a turnaround that we built at the ironworks, and I don't remember if we showed you that last time or not. But yeah, it looks really cool. So we did the same sort of thing that we did at the smelter. We've got the two curves, the inner and outer curve. So you can basically put stuff on there. I think we're going up a hill. Go like this. I'm definitely liking being able to move the regulator little bits at a time with the W and S keys. That definitely helps. I wish you could do that with the brakes. Yeah, I like our little serpentine motion here. Okay, so see if we can coast on this. What's really scary is I can't see those cars. If they started flipping, I'd be able to see them. But when they're doing fine, I can't see them. So it's kind of the no news is good news, right? But it's still scary not being able to see them. I think I'll feel a lot better when the cars are behind me instead of in front of me. Okay, and I think this is a slight downhill. Yeah, there's the oil fields there. There's our turn off. Yeah, I can't even see the switch before the stuff is getting to it, too. Alright, yeah, I can see the switch now. We are going left. Okay. See, it's much more gradual. It was really... When you look on the map, you can have it show you like the radius of curves and have it highlight any radius that's below a certain amount. So, sharper, the turns that are too sharp. And so, yeah, it highlighted this one as being too sharp. So that's why I went back and fixed it. As you see here, the switch was like back here and just made this huge immediate turn. So this is a huge improvement over that. Huge improvement. Yeah, you can see where the trees were cut out before. So the switch was like right over here, and it was just like, eh. I keep doing that with these when I'm building these. It's funny too, I just watched Khan built a double line to this. And it's like he did a perfectly straight line too. But it was I thought it was kind of funny. I'm like, hey, we built the same thing, kind of. Alright, I need to put some groundwork underneath that. Apparently I didn't catch that when I deleted that, when I switched it over. But that should be easy enough to fix. Alright, we don't want to go too fast because once we get to the end here... Once we get down to the end here, we're going to have all this stuff to deal with. So we're going to come in on the side of the thing and we're going to have to unload. But I don't want to have to... We'll get a little bit more speed. I don't want to have to like try to panic brake to stop. But we'll see what we can do. I think you can even see the track down there. I think we did show you in episode 25 we did down here, didn't we? I don't remember for sure. Didn't we do that and then we went down to the smelter? Something like that? I think that's what we did. Yeah, we came down the hill, didn't we? Yeah, we came down the hill and did all this stuff. Okay. I don't remember. I might have built all this in 25 and a half now. Yeah, I did build all this in 25 and a half. Okay, so I'm going to have to explain what we did then. So over here is a turnaround. It's just a loop. So it's just like the other place at the smelter where you come in one way and you come out the other way. It's a 180. And then we have an oval going completely around the ironworks here. Let's turn the brakes off. So we could just go forever. What I should have done is I should have come off this side up here and then connected it back to the main line, and then it would have removed the need for that loop. But I already built it by the time I realized that, so I'm like, I am not going back and fixing it. Alright, so we need to unload the coal. See if we can see where our cars are. See if we can unload the lumber here. We'll come back and unload stuff. Just need to see where we are too. Okay, so we have lumber, coal, and whatchamacallit. Alright. And this is going to be... How much money do we have? We have 340. Is this one going to go on there? I'm not going to chance it. I don't know if that one will go on the thing or not. I don't want to take the chance after all this, right? Alright, and I probably could have just, like I said, I probably could have come full speed. And nobody would have ever known, right? Let's see here. A little bit more. It's so hard to tell. I need something that'll cast a shadow on that train when it passes the end of the thing. That's what I need to do, right? Like this tree right here. But something that'll cast a shadow right there. But we can't put anything there, unfortunately. Alright. And then this one's going to be too far. Okay. I'm going to have to do it again. We were at 412. Yeah. 484. Okay. And let's go like... How are we on the coal? We're getting close. Okay. Because we can unload a couple of the coal cars too. And I think there's a shadow down there that we can use. We'll have to see. Alright. It totally looks like it's past the end of it and it's probably just barely at the start, right? Yep. Okay, so this one's going to unload. See if somewhere down here there is a shadow that we can use. Not really. There's this, but our cars aren't going to get there. Okay, so we can unload 2 of these. Let's see. I don't know if that would count or not, so we're not going to do it. We should have 20. Yep, we're going to have 20. Alright, we're going to have 20 coal. So, we need to come back 2 car lengths. Yeah, 2 car lengths. So that means the first one here is at the beginning of that thing. Okay, maybe. Because the hoppers are shorter, aren't they? Alright. We're going to go like this. And we're going to stop when the end of this hits that. Almost there. There we go. Alright. Then we get to do the fun switching when we're here. When we're done with this. Okay, so that and that. Cool, so we should have 40 coal. And we just need to unload these, and then this should be easy enough. They're right next to the engine, so we should be able to see where they are. Alright, our coal is done unloading. I keep forgetting to... We're downhill, are we? Or was there just tension in the thing from when we hit the brakes? I think we might be able to get all 3 of those cars on there. Let's see if we can... See if we can do it. I think that'll do it. There we go. Is that... Yeah, that's on the steps. Okay. I'm pretty sure it'll work. So, we're going to go 1, 2... That should put 6 of them up there. Okay, and then this one is going to go... Yep. Awesome. There we go. And it used some of them to make stuff. Excellent. So what we need to do is we need to basically get... I can't walk over the coal, apparently. Huh. Okay. We need to get this. Do we need to come back a little? Yeah, we need to come back just a little bit more. Okay. We are going to be able to get past that, right? Okay. Because that's going to be scary if we can't. So we're going to get past that a little bit. We're going to go back like one more car length. And then we're going to disconnect those back cars. I think. So we're going to go back. That should be good. Alright. So we disconnect those, put on the brakes, and then we're going to come back forward again. And then we have to come back and hit that switch. Man, this would be so much faster with 2 people, wouldn't it? Alright. We're going to disconnect this. And we're going to just put 1 brake on there. We don't need tons of brakes. It's a level place. And then we need to get this off the switch so that we can come forward again. And then we need to pull this train back past that. So let's go forward. We got a nice empty train now. Class 70's like, dude, this is easy. We could do 3 or 4 of these. This is much better. I could do 2 or 3 of these. Okay. Almost there. I don't want to go too far because then we have to walk, right? All the walking. I think for the next series I will be using the mod because I think it does this faster sprinting too. Because this starts to get redundant, right? Okay, so we need to do this. Should we switch the other switch? As long as we're over here. We need to do this one so that we can come around the outside. Otherwise we're going to have a bad time when we get here. Because we can just come all the way around. And then we can bring the climax back and hook it up. So, we can... Yeah, we'll bring it back first. We'll disconnect the climax right before we get to the switch. Let's see what we've got for outputs, too. Okay, so... We're going to go back. There we go. And this should be going out to the outer loop. See how that goes. Gotta watch my regulator here. Make sure I didn't leave it on 10, right? And jump out and then like, why is it running away? Because this actually can't go around the whole loop because that other switch needs to be switched before you can do the loop. Okay, so we're going to stop here. And we're going to disconnect this. So we're going to put the brakes on. Whoops. Were the brakes really on the whole time? That can't be right. That can't be right. Okay, so we're going to do that. We can't put the thing in there yet. Okay. So we need to move this back. We're just going to get it back past the switch so that we can do this. We'll get it back out of the blocking point. I forget the term. There's a railroading term for that, with a point where you're no longer blocking the adjacent track by being there. You know what I mean? Because they split off, and if your engine is sitting like right here, it's technically not on that track, but you still can't get past it. So do we have a pin on the front of this? Like that. There we go. This should be able to come back now. Alright, let's go like this. Is that... Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to take... I don't want to pull those with this. I want to pull the coal cars, don't I? Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I want to pull the coal cars. So this needs to go forward. And then I need to attach all that. And then I need to... Okay. Alright, this needs to go forward. Brake. Forward. I forgot about that. Alright. We're going to flip this switch too. We're going to bring this up here so that we can get the other train out of the way. There we go. Whoops, not that much. Not that much brake. There we go. Okay, just so that we're out of the way. Alright, because I want the coal cars, is what I want. Oh, I have to do this too, don't I? Alright, so we want the coal cars up there. Let's switch this. I know that switch right there is going to be the one that derails me, right? I thought this was going to be a quick episode. So we want to go back past there. No, we just want to drop the coal cars off. Okay. Let's see, we'll go like this. We're going to put the brakes on these. Right? Put the brake on this. We're going to detach it. And then we're going to go up to our engine and we're going to hook all these together. We're actually going to put the log... Should we put the log cars on the front? I think we should. Alright, let's go like this. Alright. So we need to go forward. And then we need to get past the switch and flip the switch. We have a pin in that one. Okay. Okay. That one's out, and this one has a pin, right? Okay. Need like a standard for that where the front always has the pin or something, right? The front of the car is always where you put the pin. Okay. I'm going to do this and pull this back forward again. I need to switch that other switch on the other side too. The switch on the other side needs to change. That's a lot of momentum, isn't it? All right. Stop this thing. All right. We're going to go forward again. Yeah, we do need to switch the switch on the other side too. This is why they make switching yards, right? It's a lot easier. Not really. Not when you don't have somebody else to push all the switches. Okay. Yeah, the mod thing where you can flip the switches remotely is really starting to look more and more attractive. Okay. Make sure we have pins on this. Oh, did we take off the brakes? No, we didn't. Just the one. Okay. So we're going to flip this switch. And we're going to make sure that there's a pin and stuff on the front of this. And then we got to flip the other switch too. There we go. And then that has brakes. Those have brakes. And then this. So this we should be able to back up. Once we do this, we should be able to back up onto the inside. Yep, I did. It did go. Okay. So yeah, I did the corners on this with the online thing. That's why they're so perfect. That's why they look so beautiful. Yeah, we're going to the outside track. Okay. But it's funny because when I went to do the corners, when I went to do the corners, I selected the piece of track. So I wanted this U shape, right? So I selected a piece of track here, and I selected a piece of track on the other side. And then it built a circle coming this way. It went through the building. I didn't even think about it at the time, but I guess it would make sense that it would have to choose one direction or the other, right? So it actually did that. Alright, we just need to go a little bit. There we go. Just a tiny bit of push. There we go. Okay. Whoops, F. And then we're going to connect this and take the brakes off, and then we should be able to pull back out. Alright, and just the one, right? Yep, okay. We're good. We take all our empties, and then we need to come back and flip that switch. It's like 15 minutes just to do this, right? Just to rearrange the train. That's the fun of it, though. Alright, so we want to go, and we're going to go forward. I don't want to go that, yeah, with all these light little cars, I don't want to go, light's a relative term, right? I don't want to go too fast with them, though. There we go. Much better. I don't want to hit it with too much of an impulse all at once, is what I mean. Okay. Yeah, this is where you need to make a switch yard, and you need to make it so that it's on a hill. So that basically you can jump on the cars that are in the sidings and release the brake in order to move them. So that they're all their own engine, right? Okay. Got room here? There we go. Okay, so you know what? Let's go like this. Just come all the way past this. Since our switch is already that way, right? You just need to come all the way past that switch right there so that the climax can get out of there. Is it past there? It looks like it's past there now. Yeah, the shadow's past off the track. Okay. All right. Let's do it. 20 minutes of switching. If you don't do that, then what are you really doing in the game, right? What, as far as like the Let's Play. Okay, so we need to switch this switch too. And then we're going to have to switch it back when we come past with the engine. Otherwise, when we bring this one back to load it up, we're going to have a problem. Alright, so reverse. And then brakes. There we go. Alright. There we go. One more. We're going to flip one more switch here after we come past it. Or should we? Actually, I didn't need to flip that switch, did I? Because we were going to pull this back onto the other track. But I guess not. I guess we'll leave it out here. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to leave this out here because we'll move it up the other thing later. Alright, so we're going to go back. And we do have a pin on that, right? Pretty sure we left the pin on that one. I think we did. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? I didn't see it on there. No, it's not on there. Okay. Alright, good. Good thing I checked. Alright. A little bit. Tiny bit. Nobody's between us and there. We don't need to blow the whistle. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then the brake on this. We're going to leave the brake on that. Because this needs to That's it, right? And we have the brake on this. Okay, cool. All right, that one's good. We can throw some fuel in there. There we go. All right. And then let's go get our train. Our switches are set to the inside. Yep, our switches are all set. There's more running in this game than driving, right? So we used all of the raw iron. We used 11. And we used 2/3 of the whatchamacallit. That's the thing that's weird is, yeah, it's got to be fractional. There's got to be fractional stuff going on there. All right, so we could come up back this way and then go out like that. Either way. I guess either way we're coming back forward. Okay, so let's just do it this way. We're going to bring this back. You know what? Let me save the game before I do this. I probably should have been doing that more often too. Go. Now that we've got all the cars on here. We should be able to get around and load up the whatchamacallits. And that should hopefully leave us enough money for 1,300. We can buy one boxcar. Cool. If we go back to the freight depot with these pipes, we can we could probably buy 2 boxcars, but I don't know if we have enough tools to even justify doing that. So we're just gonna wait. I hope there's room between our hopper cars and these, right? You just thought of that now? Right. Yeah, there's room. Bonk. Oh, we're good. I like those 2 trees there. They keep you from seeing if the switch is set. Okay. Oh, our turns look good. So yeah, what I had to do is I had to put a straight section in the middle here. You can see it straightens out for a little bit. And so then I ran quarter turns from there to there, and then from the other side over. You can see where I pointed the mouse on my other monitor, right? Off over there. Over there. Okay, so we have logs. We're going to bring them up close to the engine, because I don't think we're going to have enough to fill up all 6 cars. What do we have as far as tools? We have 64, so what is that, 2 loads? I think that's 2 loads. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. How much fuel do we have on this thing? 0. That's what I thought. Okay. Too many other distractions. There we go. Okay. Get this loaded up. How many do we have? We had 16. And these take how many per car? 9. Okay, so we can't even fill 2 cars. Alright. That's fine. Not a big deal. So we just need to fill those up and then we're good. Alright. Yeah. So, and then we have the thing, so we're going to buy boxcars, I think. We'll buy a boxcar and we'll probably just use Betsy to come back and get it, right? And then we're going to bring that thing up over the hill to get more coal, I think, just for the fun of it, more than anything else. So that's going to be it for episode 26. Join me in episode 27. We'll go over the mountains, get some more coal, and we'll get a boxcar and get some of these tools. And we will see you then. Later.